I guarantee you. Oh, you could come on up. Why not? Well, Ayana, I guarantee you. Come on up.
Okay.
Serious effort into it. Yo, this about to be funny.
Yeah, come on up.
It's about to be funny.
Make sure you got a nice quiet, because this about to be hilarious.
It's
Absolutely, they could. Now, this is a This is a 50-part question. Y'all ready for this? Any more why notties want to come up?
Ayana, fall back. I got this, bro.
Nah, we want to know. See your disciple. Hold on.
But look though,
she said she want to take the test too.
Nah, she good. She good.
Those you not confident in her.
No. Only I got this because those questions you have don't apply to Why Not Tribe. They apply to your students and people that want to become your students.
Fuck they don't.
They don't have nothing to do with us.
These questions that we asking are questions that anyone that is awoke should know.
Don't
These
apply
are
to
not.
us.
Yes, they do. They apply to consciousness itself. Period. These are conscious questions. You don't even know what these questions are standing.
I mean,
these questions right here, bro. Hold up.
Go ahead.
These questions right here. It's 50 questions. This is the entry test. I got my students. I could pull them up. Pice, Caliber. I got students. All my students right here. True, Solar, Musa.
Yep.
Loyal. You want to be chief, then you better outsmart me.
Ain't no want to be. I am chief.
You are not chief, nigga. You want to be.
I mean, that's your.
But you got to understand one thing, bro.
That's ego. I know you deal in ego, so of course you feel like that. You want credit for everything, but that's not the reality of the situation, nigga.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. You listen. And this is what you always do. You always deflect.
I'm not deflecting. Let's get it. What a question.
What you do is you always deflect.
I'm not deflecting. What's the question?
You deflect it. You'll say, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. He always says perspective.
Exactly. It is.
And that's a subjective, ignorant.
Thank you, Miss Hart. Appreciate that, goddess.
A subjective, ignorant thing to do.
Everything is perspective.
It is perspective, but what you have to understand is that there is truth, because we have science.
Your truth.
Exactly.
Against
no,
my truth.
It's not about your truth. There's
perspective and there's truth.
There's the truth.
Exactly.
How you gonna say we all
Thank you, Miss Hart.
There's your truth, real, and there might be your truth.
Ayana, I got this, boy. I got this, boo.
There's an absolute truth. And if y'all can't understand that, then y'all gonna embarrass yourself right now. How the hell you gonna say that there's not an absolute truth when our universe is governed by mathematics? Fibonacci code. It is ignorant for us to even say your truth or his truth, and we can prove what we're saying with mathematics and science. It's just because you don't want to do the work that you deflect and say,
"What's the questions? I'm not running."
That's your. No, but you said
all of that.
You said you don't want her to answer the questions.
No, she can battle your wives. If you were to bring your wives up here, she's one of my wives.
It's nice. No, see, the thing about it is, it's like this, bro. If that's your student, is that your wife or your student?
Both.
All right, so she's under your teachings.
Facts.
Consciousness, consciousness.
She can talk to your wives.
You got any dudes under you?
I got this.
You got any dudes under you?
You say what?
You got any dudes under you?
Nope, it's just divine goddesses.
Man, get the hell out of here, man.
What? You asked me a question.
You the chief of what, nigga? Pimping?
No, ain't no pimping. Ain't no pimping. Ain't none of that.
What the hell?
We don't do that.
So you ain't got no guys under you.
Not at the moment.
What you building?
All right, so we gonna give you the question because you wanna be one of us anyway. We're gonna show you how you could never.
I don't want to be one of y'all. I'm not gay.
Yeah, why are you always in our lives, bro? Why? All your wives can tell you always following me, bro.
That's a fucking lie.
Lives,
that's a lie, G. Don't lie like that. That's a lie. But go ahead, though.
Yo, are you gonna sit here and lie and say you not always in my lives?
Hell no, I'm not always in your lives. Wow, you be in my lives too, nigga. Bro. Nigga, you be in my lives too. Don't act like you don't come over to my panel and be tuning in to what the fuck Why Not Tribe got going on, because you be over there too, nigga.
Let me
keep it real. Let's keep it 100.
I'm gonna keep it. This is what I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You's a phony, my nigga.
All right, whatever, man. You keep saying that, man. But
nigga. I used to have respect for you, my nigga. You's a little phony nigga, my nigga. Word up, I lost respect for you, boy. For real, my nigga.
I mean, how many times we fell out? How many times we fell out?
I lost respect for you now, bro. I ain't got no respect for your character, nigga. You a weak little nigga, my nigga.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Weak little nigga. You's a weak little man.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your perspective. Ain't no nigga showing me I was weak, though.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What's the questions, man?
You a weak little man, and I tell you to your face, homie. And I don't even be online. You know my pedigree.
No, you wouldn't.
You know my pedigree, boy. I'm a man of my
word.
You
know mine, Joe. On phone on grade, you know mine too. I'm not one of your students.
You a weak,
man. You think you would?
Man,
you think you would? No, you won't. Not in that tone. On phone on grade, you won't even be like that.
Man, bro.
Like real shit though. We can teach and learn. But if you want to get on some of that, this ain't that, Joe. On phone on grade, this ain't that.
I don't got no respect for you, man. I lost
whatever.
For you.
No respect for him.
But what's the questions though? What's the questions though?
See how fake this nigga is right here, bro.
No
what's the questions, man?
He got no respect for himself.
I've been knew that.
Man, y'all his disciples. Y'all ain't got no respect for y'all
opinion.
Y'all ain't got no respect for y'all. You turn on the truth and blow copy out of here, nigga. And now you sitting on this new platform acting like you ain't who the fuck we know you are.
Who am I? You don't even know who I am, nigga. You don't even know who I am.
I know who you portrayed it to be, motherfucker.
You trying to put a false perception on me. And that ain't no real nigga shit. That ain't no real nigga shit. You want to say I stole everything for you. I want to be like you, nigga. We nothing alike. I'm not gay.
Right, we nothing alike.
Man, I don't teach none of this shit. I don't teach none of the shit y'all niggas teach over there. So stop saying that shit, G. Real talk. On phone on. That ain't no real nigga shit.
Bro, listen, bro. I like, it's sad, bro. Sad to see this shit, bro.
It is.
It's just so dishonorable, bro.
But what's up with the teachers, man? What's up with the questions? If you ain't finna spit the questions so we actually teach and learn, or y'all want to just keep going back, you feel me, and forth, cause I really don't even got time for this, Jay. I shouldn't even been on this panel for that long.
You always want to learn, nigga. You always want to learn. You always watching. And if I ever come in to watch you, it's to watch how you trying to be me, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here.
I watch all y'all niggas.
How the fuck I'm trying to be you? We nothing alike, nigga. We don't teach the same thing.
Definitely right about that. You can't even be me. You trying.
I don't want to be you, nigga. We two different things, G. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm not from, you feel me, Joe, where you from. We think a totally different way.
It don't matter where you go, bro. It don't matter.
We think a totally different way, G. Like, right, he not giving the questions. That's all I'm here for. All that other shit, me and this nigga NatureBoy went. We been at where we at right now many times on phone on grade, and he noticed he trying to act like, you feel me, Joe, like he knew, like he ain't know, like G, and that ain't no real nigga shit though. Like real talk on phone on grade, you saying I stole from you, I want to be like you, G. I thought you was a real nigga. A real nigga ain't finna, you feel me, Joe, even make no shit like that up. Yes, I used to fuck with Carbonation. I had Avatar. Yeah, I was big up and you feel me, Joe? What's up, my chief? Yeah, but I got off that frequency once I found out Carbonation is gay. That's when I got off that frequency.
So you calling me gay?
You called yourself gay. You always say I am gay.
Let me ask you a question. Why not?
He chilling, G.
You seem like you got a little bit of a brain in your fucking head.
You say what?
It seemed like you got a little bit of a brain in your head. You believe that I'm gay?
Nigga, I only believe what you say.
I'm asking you a fucking question, nigga.
Hell yeah, I believe you gay. Hell yeah, nigga, that's what you said.
Let me
yeah, nigga, that's what you say.
Let me get this straight, bro. You believe that I'm gay?
How many times you gonna ask me that? I just told you.
You said yeah, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck you on my panel?
Right, because you asking questions. You say
My
I'm gonna give
nigga,
y'all the
why are
questions.
you on
Come
my
on,
panel
man.
if I'm
Come
gay,
on.
nigga?
What type of question is that? We was building on some intellectual knowledge shit. That has
So
nothing
you
to
do
do with
fuck
you
with
being
gay
gay.
people.
If I can learn from a gay motherfucker, yeah, I exchange an intellectual conversation with a motherfucker.
So
But
you learn,
I'm not.
you learn from
I'm,
me. Have you
you
learned
learn
from
from
me?
me too. You learn from
Nigga,
me
ain't
too.
nobody learned from you, dog.
Well, you
Every
ain't teach
time we have a
nobody
conversation,
nothing,
you
bro.
learn from me, nigga.
We
Oh
clarify
my
Every
things
God,
for
time.
you. We clarify things for you, bro. Come on. You ain't teaching nobody anything.
bro, you is really retarded, bro. And
But no,
you
though,
really gonna sit online and lie to yourself, bro, and say you think I'm gay,
you said that. That's what you say, nigga.
bro?
If it's not true,
I'm asking,
then
I'm
stop
asking
teaching that
you,
shit.
I'm asking you right now as a man.
I don't even know if we
I
not
asked you
finna
as a man, do
finna
you
learn and
think I'm
teach.
gay? Like as a man personally, not what a nigga might have had said or da da da. What's your personal feelings from dealing with me and seeing me move? You think I'm gay? You said, yeah. I said, well, why the fuck you keep coming around?
I'm not always coming around. What are you talking about? I don't even be over here like
You
that.
said don't answer.
Oh,
I don't
nigga,
even be over here like that.
you come over here all the time,
Bruh,
bro.
you always following us too, bro. You stay sending me messages, watching
Bro,
my
you're a regular.
bro.
Sending
You
who
capping
messages?
for real
God,
right
You a
now,
this
bro.
nigga
regular.
is a
You
Sending
capping
who
so hard,
messages?
bro.
Bro, we
Who,
are
Musa? Come on,
familiar
Musa.
with
You
you.
be
You a
running from
regular,
me.
bro.
Musa, you be
Bro,
running from me on phone them
bro, I don't
grades,
pay
G.
you no attention because you don't know what you
Exactly.
talking
You be
about,
running.
G.
Exactly. You be running, nigga. So stop it.
What is this run
Messaging you
from,
like,
bro?
come on,
You a
man. Get the
student
fuck
of
out of here.
T, bro. You a
I
student of
already
my
You
like
T,
sitting
so,
here
bro.
nigga.
really acting like you that nigga, bro, when you want to be
That
like
shit
us,
is
bro. And now
I
you
am
crazy,
that
bro.
nigga. I don't want
trying
to
to
be
be
like
like us,
y'all.
and now you trying to like say like
Bro,
you
you
never
was a
fuck. Nigga,
disciple.
No,
this
Come on,
nigga
I
man.
right
ain't
Bro,
here
say
gonna
that
that
I
shit
never
show you,
fuck with
bro.
y'all.
crazy.
See, you lying. You lying, nigga. I never said I never fuck with y'all. I said I used to fuck with y'all. Yeah, the carbonation movement. Yeah,
And then you
everybody
said we
have.
were gay. Now you said because we're gay, you using that as an excuse to try to do your own
No,
thing,
no, and that's the truth. Cause you know, that's when
bro.
I changed my name from
You
Avatar
saying
when you posted that transsexual picture up.
Yo, bro,
That's
let me
when I
tell you
changed
something,
my
bro.
name.
Let me tell you
Cause we
something,
don't
bro.
teach that.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. You'll never get more pussy than me. You'll never get more bitches than me. You'll never be as a man as I am.
That's
You'll never be
subjective.
smart as me. You'll
That's
never be
subjective.
smart as me. Listen to me, homie. You the
That's
sweet one,
subjective,
nigga.
man.
You the sweet one, nigga. With sweet features, nigga. I'm a beast, nigga. You feel
To
me?
who? To
Your
who? Them
bitches
niggas
watch
over
me,
there?
nigga.
Not in the
Your
streets though.
bitches
I be
watch
in
me,
the
nigga.
streets for real,
You
nigga. I
watch
be in the
me and
streets
your
for real.
bitches watch me, nigga.
I be in the
I
streets for
promise.
real, G. Like you a beast to them niggas over there, but I really be out
Bro,
here,
I'm
nigga.
not, I'm not,
You
oh,
ain't been through
you
shit.
like you saying
Get
you
the
in the
fuck
streets.
out of
What
here,
that got
man.
to
Come
do,
on,
man?
man.
What that got to
Like you
do,
talking to
man
the
to man?
wrong nigga.
What that have
I'm
to
not
do,
your
man?
student.
What I'm saying is, what does that have to do, man to man, though, bro?
Man, man, you talking about you a beast and I'm sweet. I got sweet features, nigga. I'm one up on you already, Joe. I can get rid
How?
of you in reality already because
How?
never man. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking though. I'm glad you think that though. I'm glad you
Bro, it
think
is
that
what it
though.
is, bro.
Because in reality, bro, on Phonem Grade, Joe, the energy won't even be like that on my soul, Joe. Like I
The
ain't
energy
even got a
wouldn't be like
cap.
what? Like
Niggas
what?
know, all that you sweet. You want to say that shit in my face, nigga.
Yo, I swear to fuck, yo,
Oh,
bro. Why is you
right. All right,
trying
we're
me
gonna
like,
leave it
bro?
at
Come
that
on,
then.
bro.
We're
Bro,
gonna
he's
leave it at
trying.
that then. And you
Come
a
on,
beast. If a
bro. You
motherfucker tell
fucking
me I'm
kidding me,
sweet
my
and
nigga?
he a beast, nigga, you gotta show me, nigga. And I went to war with real killers, not no internet niggas in real life. Real killers, Joe. Come on, man, Nature Boy. You don't even know who you talking to, nigga. On Phonem Grave, I don't even play like that.
Bro,
I really
these
don't.
internet niggas, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
Exactly.
mean standing, yo, you're not even worth my energy, bro. You're not worth the energy, bro. You really not worth my energy, yo. You's a real phony, dude. You a
You real to
phony,
niggas on
bro.
the internet, G. I'm real to niggas in real
You
life,
can
though.
never. I'm real wherever I go, nigga. It don't
Period.
matter where you put me, nigga. I'm real, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't you real fake. Fuck is you talking about?
Ain't shit fake about me, nigga. So what's up? You got the questions?
Fake,
you
bro.
got the 50 questions?
You fake, bro.
Bro,
You got the 50
bro.
questions? This is irrelevant right here on photo.
It's the principle.
And it's dishonorable.
If you move like this on the internet, ain't no way you can be in the streets moving like
Ain't
that.
no way you was in the
Come on, true man. Your ass went to the United States military. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It doesn't
What
matter,
that got
my
to
nigga.
do with anything?
It doesn't
I'm talking
matter,
about
my
principle.
nigga.
Lost nigga trying to tell me about how real of a nigga I am.
Yo, it don't matter where you go. If it's the military, it don't matter if you was in the streets, if you was in a motherfucking football. I don't give a fuck what it is, nigga. It's certain principles, morals, and things the way you do and the way you live, my nigga. As a man, my nigga. As a real nigga, bro. It's certain things, it's just the way you fucking move. You don't do, bro. And that's how I know you could never have been in those streets unless niggas was looking for you by now, my nigga, because, or you be dead by now, my nigga, because ain't no real niggas move like that, my nigga, because there's certain principles and morals in them streets, nigga. Just because you keep saying on Ford or whatever you keep saying, and you say, I'm from Chi-Town, all this shit, that don't make you a real nigga. There's fake niggas in Chi-Town, too.
That's a fact. But that's a fact. But what I'm saying,
what make you real is when you honest, my nigga.
I'm saying though, all that, you could talk to them niggas like that. You not finna talk to me like that. You could block me, kick me off the panel or whatever. But for you to tell me I'm weak and I'm sweet and you a beast, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit.
You weak for what you doing, bro. I'm just telling you.
What am I doing? I keep it real. I kept it real. What am I doing?
Never kept it real. You two-faced it. You two-faced it.
I'm two-faced.
And listen, I'm gonna say this in front of your wife too, and the people that follow you, that you two-faced it, nigga. You say one thing and then you go behind and say another. You's a snake.
To who?
You're dishonest
to who?
And you weak, bro.
They get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna let it go. Y'all can fuck with this nigga if you want, but remember, I already gave you the word on this nigga already, bro.
Man, who you
bro? You a snake, bro.
Who you talking about? Some trolls? Bro. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Nigga's a snake, bro.
Yup.
You cannot trust this nigga, this type nigga at all, bro.
You did it to us, he do it to you.
It's not even doing it to us. It's like, damn, nigga, like, how the fuck you gonna sit here and act like you wasn't like who you was before and then sitting here acting like, yeah, man, I ain't never really, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you was like my young boy. What are you talking about? I used to look up to me. What are you talking about? Shit is weird.
That
Niggas get on this app. Shit is weird. Ain't no way you was in the streets. Ain't no way you was in the streets with that mentality, bro.
Ain't no way.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about I stopped fucking with y'all cause I realized y'all was gay. So why the fuck you on the panel then?
Well, why is you back?
Why you still
why you have returned? Cause if we was gay,
you keep coming back over this motherfucker.
If we was gay back then, we still gay. Ain't nothing changed.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing changed. We still gay now. We still gay now.
Niggas, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with them because Carbonation is gay. But why you were talking to us then?
Right. Then come to find out, the picture wasn't even real trannies. It was two women.
And then I'm thinking like, oh.
That's what it was, huh? Okay.
Man.
And then you see his movement.
You know he wasn't gonna be ready for these questions, yo.
Nah,
oh no, hell no.
The world ain't ready for these
questions.
The world ain't ready for these questions.
Disrespect our questions like this, yo. And the thing is, like, ain't no way, yo.
Nah. The world ain't ready for those questions.
Yeah.
No, the truth about the matter, they wasn't trannies. Though that picture, I did that. Listen. I'm a genius, my nigga. I be doing things to spark people's minds and create content. You feel me? So at the end of the day, those weren't transsexuals that I posted. I did that to spark conversation and to throw shit off to the left. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So it don't even fucking matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't even fucking matter. because all it was about was starting conversation so that people could start conversation. But the funny thing is, I wanted him to think that. I said, yeah, nigga. Because he's a homophobe. And he's saying that homosexuality is not natural, and it is. And so him and his little slow wives, which one of his wives already left him and told that nigga the real, that Baba G was the real nigga. Stop trying to be like this nigga. And I hope she pull up. I don't know what her name is, but she called me like, nigga, fuck this nigga. This nigga trying to be like you. Like, da 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 da.
The deeper question is, why was he so disturbed by your sexual preference if it was the case?
Exactly.
What that got to
And
do
then
with
why
the truth?
if you gonna stop fucking with us because you thought we were gay, why are you fucking with us? Why are you on the panel?
Still over here.
Cause last time I checked, niggas gay, they stay that way. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't, you know what I mean?
Why is he up here? And your wife's slow. She's slow. She's still in the chat. She's still in the
She
chat.
way too confident in herself.
That whole your truth and my truth and your perspective is such a lazy
That's the most ignorant
excuse.
shit ever,
That's not
bro.
lazy, man. I hate when
That's
people
bullshit.
say that. Like, there's an objective truth, man. It is. You just gotta find it and accept it.
Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it.
One thing I know is if you don't respect yourself, people ain't gonna respect you, yo. And sometimes you gotta set boundaries so people stop to put respect on your name, yo.
Yeah.
One thing I learned, I was watching the battle between Bow Wow and
Soulja Boy.
Man, after that, I had so much respect for Bow Wow. I didn't even know I was Bow Wow deserved a lot more respect than I had for this nigga, man. And I was like, damn.
What you talking about because of his work?
Yeah, because of his work, his ethic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His attitude.
You feel me?
Yeah, I actually agree with that because I watched their battle and I look at them as Bow Wow. At one point, he was getting so disrespected. They was disrespecting him, like, and so did Soulja Boy. So to see two men that took so much disrespect from their own people because they felt like what they was doing was corny. Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, they created a lot. Like they put in a lot of work. Like Soulja Boy's a writer, producer. People didn't even know he was doing these things until they saw it, and then they gained respect for him, you know. And he stand up for himself. Because, you know, it's only so much a person can take. Like, it's only so much a person is going to let you put on them before they actually react, you know?
Right.
So I agree with that. And I'm willing to learn. So I'm interested in the questions, too. But I'm here to learn. I'm not here to debate.
You ain't ready for them questions, man.
Learn.
Man, that's a real.
Yo, it took me a long time to come up with them questions.
You know, I'm
It took me a long time.
I'm just saying.
This ain't no A, B, C, or D test.
I do understand, and I respect it.
Pay the prophet. You can come up if you in the queue. You ain't in the queue, huh?
I'm just saying, you know, since I'm the only one that, you know,
Nah, these questions, like, you can't Google search these questions.
Type shit.
And I'm willing to hear the answers and you break it down if you're willing to do that, is what I'm saying as well. Like, you know,
yeah, I already wrote the answer key with it. I mean, anybody that's a disciple can answer the questions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to be able to answer these questions, or you can't be a part of us.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard too. It's pretty difficult.
I understand.
Y'all want the
questions? Hard
questions?
if you really in the knowledge.
Here we go.
Question number 1.
Nobody want to come up to him?
Explain. Who wants to take the test? Come on up.
Because you can't type it in the chat.
Yeah.
It ain't that type of test.
It's gonna be like an interview.
I like where we was at early. We was all learning. We was building, and then it kind of went.
Yes, sir.
Because he disrespectful. That's why, man. I can't stand that shit.
1 second.
All right, y'all.
Shalom. I just want to start off by saying that.
What's going on?
What's up? I'm just listening, you know.
We about to have these questions put out.
So we got the greatest, and it's chief to you. Okay.
Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for these questions? Appreciate it, TT.
I'm gonna eat me. Hey, how many people still eat pot pie?
Man,
No, man.
Man,
Wrong
Who asked that
room.
question?
bro. So G in
Wrong room, man.
Come on now.
Who asked that question, man?
That go back to what I was explaining. Me, hey, you niggas too good to eat pot pies nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay away from Popeye, man.
I
Man,
didn't
that shit
say
gotta be
pot pie.
homemade.
I
Stop
said
playing.
pot pie.
Pot pie gotta be homemade.
Let's
You
not
can
get
make a
sidetracked.
homemade pot pie, buy for you. But you gotta have some big ass crust.
You gotta make it from scratch. You good.
I don't think 7 and 8 here for the right reason. So
Mm-mm.
they probably thought this was another Bigo ignorant party, but wrong room.
I'm just here for the enlightenment.
Hey,
we about to take a
finesse.
test.
Two more slides.
We are about to ask some questions.
I got one question. Are these nature or is this monotheistic religion?
Are these?
The question. What are the questions based off of?
Oh, these are based off science.
Okay. So these are questions that you've already studied, right?
If
And know
you
the
are
answer to?
awake, if you are awake, you know the answers to these questions. If you are awake to the most highest frequency of consciousness itself, then you will understand it. If not,
Then you're lost. I understand. I understand completely.
no one's up for taking a quiz.
Let me see.
First question. We'll just read them off. If he want to take the quiz, he could take it. Tell him pull back up. If he want to take it, he could take it. Or he
I
gonna
want to
fail.
see how this go.
I'm good.
First question. Explain the principle of God.
This is Mama Zoka. Can I answer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
You want to? Go ahead.
The principle of God is aligned with facts. Facts, what is righteous. Well, righteousness is what is moral and right and just.
Wait, nah, this ain't for you. This ain't
Okay.
for us. Come on, you can't give the answer. This is for the.
This is for them. This is for them.
Why you
That's why
let
I
her
said
answer
no.
that shit so hard?
No, that's why I
God.
said no. Then you said no. Let her go. I thought you knew that
No,
was
I
her.
thought you said no. I thought that was BG, motherfucker. I'm not talking
Oh
about your wife.
no. Nah, she said this is okay. I thought she heard.
Damn.
I told her no.
Bro, why would you even answer the question like that? Why would you do that?
I thought
No.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
If you don't want me to answer that one because she answered, you can go to the
Nah,
next one.
go
No,
ahead.
she can go
Answer it.
answer.
The
Explain the
prin-
principle of God.
well, the principle of God.
It wasn't even right.
Oh,
Go.
wasn't right. Okay, I
No.
understand. I didn't know how you wanted to do it. My understanding, what I would say the principle of God is understanding what God created. Something was created. The principle of God is creation, to create something, right? So I would say earlier we talked about that nothingness. Said God came from nothing, from nothingness, but from nothing came something. So to understand creation would be the biggest principle of God because God is a creator of everything that we're trying to understand. I'll just leave it there because I just want to make it simple.
Somebody said nope.
I seen it.
This is crazy.
But also, like I said, I'm willing to also hear the correction, the answer as well, and not just,
No, I understand.
yeah.
The fact that you're able to be open enough to receive an answer is actually a sign of intelligence. People who have no room to grow are actually stupid.
Yeah, it's too much energy to argue. I've done a lot of that. It happens, but I learned that that's irrelevant. It's more so about if you want to understand it or not.
Well,
So
The fuck is this? Oh, hell no.
Oh, it ain't.
Yo, what in the fuck? Who the fuck is y'all? Oh,
Motherfucker, what you
hell
doing?
no.
Get in here.
My phone died and I just turned on another phone.
There he is. Bring me the ice tray.
What the fuck is this?
None of your business.
My remote.
Glitch.
This is like a, what the is these all the trolls and shit?
Yo, you can't define, you can't confine
What?
God, bro. How you gonna ask some? How you gonna tell somebody that they wrong
Yeah.
if you trying to define the principle of God? You can't confine God, bro. That's when you start to make it a religion.
So do you want to
Oh,
learn
they
or
must have been in the waiting
you
room.
want to give your opinion?
Do I want to learn or do I want to give my opinion?
Yeah. Which one you
No,
gonna
I'm
do?
just making a statement, bro, that you can't confine
So you
God.
want to give your opinion?
I'm making a statement.
No,
you
you
gonna
want to
learn
give your
too?
opinion.
No, bro, it's a statement.
This boy retarded as hell, boy. This shit
What's up, Nathan?
crazy. Oh, okay. So these niggas was just coming up.
They
Hey,
must have been in the
hold the
waiting
fuck on.
room and just all reset.
Hold on. Let me get my people back up in here, man. This is weird.
That was crazy.
You got their TV on.
Mm-mm.
I switched phones and this one still ain't charging. Oh no. It ain't plugged up over there. How you get over there?
I climbed over.
And then what?
Put it
Hey, Pastor the Wolfie.
At the top one not working or something? Hold on real quick. Oh, it's not. Yeah. Shout mommy, what up?
Yeah, I'm back.
So wavy, you a young boy, bro. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane, bro.
He still believe what his grandma told him.
Stay in your lane, young boy.
Freedom of speech.
Okay. Freedom of speech, not on this page. Not on this page, buddy.
You stated your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, y'all.
All
I
right.
gotta switch devices again.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Speak for yourself, so wavy. Speak for yourself.
No, you can.
Okay, so
I sure can.
Oh, I want BG. What BG go? Oh, there she go right there. Stay in the queue.
what's y'all doing? Talking on. You can't even taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. On time.
Back up and running.
Switch over. Try and switch over to the live home. All right, now we back.
All right.
You know, my Mazoka question, her answer wasn't even right.
I know. I'm like, no, you ain't even saying it right.
This is actually a new test of ours, y'all.
2.0.
All right, first question. You better get it right. Explain the principle of God.
Okay, we back. You didn't hear my answer, right? I'm assuming you did.
Your answer was wrong.
Okay, excuse me. So, what would be the right answer?
Can't tell you that.
I thought we was, I thought we was giving a breakdown. Well, he said he was going to give a breakdown of the answer.
No, can't do that.
So that,
These
so
are secret. This is secret knowledge.
okay. But how can I know if my answer is wrong?
You have to study under us. Somebody said that they can answer it. Okay, come on up.
Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna take you down so we can have more than one person up here as a guest.
Hello, God. Hello, gods and goddesses. Planet Tima.
Okay.
I can answer your
Explain
question. You're
the
asking about
principle.
gods, right? What is a god?
Mm-mm.
Repeat
Explain
your
the
question, please.
principle. Explain the principle of God.
The principle. Which aspect? There's many aspects of what a god is or of God. It depends on which aspect you're talking about. You could be talking about a religious standpoint or a spiritual standpoint. Which one? Because I'll break them both down.
Go ahead.
All right, religious standpoint. Should I get into universal war? So I can't really get too much into that. But all right, the definition of a god is based. It's an earthly term. I'm what you call a walk-in. So from what I've seen, I've watched the evolution of the term for a god. But a god is basically a term given as a supreme ruler. But there's also another term where God is basically an individual who holds power. Now, us human beings, us being
No,
carnate
that's
beings,
not
we're
the question.
God. Okay.
The question is, and I'll say it one more time. You have to listen. Explain the principle of God.
Are you talking about from a religious standpoint, the principle of God? That's a biblical term.
I felt like
Are you asking what a God is?
I felt like I
You're
explained the
you're
principle
asking
because
a somewhat of a general statement, so I gave you a general answer. You got to be more specific, please.
well, it is specific. He said explain the principle. So
I
what I
broke.
said
I was
was
breaking it down for him. There's many ways to answer his question.
right. Okay, I agree with you about there's many principles. Yes, but when we speaking
Like
of
there's
God,
gods on this planet, right? Like you got the Hindu gods, you got the Christianity god, but those are all different deities who
what
have their
do
own
all
races.
God?
They're all
Okay, what do
beings.
all gods do? I said the principle of God is creation, to create, because that's what God is creating. Everything that we exist in, all the dimensions we talked about earlier, all the realms, God created that. And I talked about the nothingness because they say God comes from nothing, but from nothing came something. So
You're talking
he's
about
saying
energy.
to explain that process in between the nothing and something, explain that would be explaining the principle of God, which is a very lengthy, loaded answer that is eternal. We can keep going. If we're talking about God, because God has no end point, no birth point, no end point. And so the more knowledge we acquire or understanding, there's more to explain of God. That's what I'm saying.
So
And
you're
I
speaking
understand you're
on
saying that's
God
not the
being
answer.
energy. God
Not
is
even energy. I didn't
definitely a
even speak of
frequency.
energy. I just spoke specifically what it
I
was. I
think
didn't
I
even
think
use the
you're
word
speaking on
energy.
one aspect of it. There's many aspects of what God or the principles of God are, but you have
To
to
create.
understand that there is no designated God.
That's true. To
What what
create.
what creates is energy. Energy is creation. Feminine energy creates. Only feminine energy can create.
Okay.
It depends what you're speaking about. Because you guys seems like you guys are talking about one specific aspect, whereas I'm speaking of many aspects of the definition. You feel me?
In that particular aspect, I will be referring to is creation, to create, because that's what we're here to do. We're creating. That's why True asks, what the knowledge
Are you
that you
speaking
acquire,
about
what
us?
has it
Where
allowed you
we're
to
here to do?
create?
Or can I say this because it's just going to be a rambling fest? If you don't understand what principle means, you couldn't possibly answer the question.
Yeah.
So let's stop the rambling fest and trying to throw out a lot of things to make ourselves seem intelligent and be honest that maybe I don't know what principle means.
Yeah.
So can we look up the definition of principle? Can you look up that, Asia?
You can do it on your own time. I have 49 more questions to ask.
Okay, that's fine.
Question number 2. Explain the kingdom of heaven.
Heaven is the universe. If you took a biblical terms, before the Bible, before religion, the definition of heaven is the universe. That's just common knowledge.
Now, I'll say this. Explain does not mean provide a word with the same meaning. Explain means to give a description of the
I
topic
think what you're
being
asking
discussed.
for is what
If you
your
ask
answer
me,
is. I'm not going to give you what your answer is. I'm going to give you what my
if
answer
somebody
is.
asks me, listen
If
to
you
what I'm
want me
saying,
to give
slow
you a
down.
specific answer, tell me what you want me
Slow
to say. I'm not
down.
going to. I'm not going to say what you want me to say.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to help you understand the question. If somebody says explain hunger, and I say starving, that is not answering the question. Explains mean give a brief summary of the topic being presented so that the person on the receiving end can understand what you're saying.
Yes, I respect you. Okay, so my answer was wrong, so you know.
This is a whole nother question.
Right. Oh, you
Question
explain
number
kingdom
3.
of God. Right. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Provide a fundamental explanation of nature.
I love these questions. I'm not gonna lie. You know, provide the fundamental. Say that one more
Provide a
time.
fundamental explanation of nature. What is nature?
Nature is what is. It's the environment that provides life. And
You
when you're
would have
But that
saying
could
scored
be,
nature,
that one wrong.
and when
but
you're
that could
saying
be, that
yeah.
could be my mother's kitchen.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But I don't think when you talk about nature, you're talking about, to get this correct, the nature that you're speaking.
Look at you, is stupid, bro.
That's
The
why I make
nature,
sure I structured these questions in a way that it doesn't allow people to provide general statements and get away with it.
right? And I respect it, and I'm seeing that as you're asking the questions. And so when you're talking about nature, you're speaking of the material world of the universe, correct? What's around, like when you refer to nature, right?
Yep.
I can't give you no hints.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I want to make sure, like you said, you're very specific. So if I'm going to answer that question, it's not me just spitting something out like you said, right? And then you said the fundamentals of nature. So the fundamentals, the base or the core of nature, right? That's fundamental, a base or core,
Exactly.
essential importance, right? So,
Exactly.
right. So if you're saying what is the fundamentals of nature, the core and the base of nature is to provide life for other lives, for other species, for other entities, because all of these species, these entities feed off of nature. We all feed off of the same atmosphere, even though it's different things in the atmosphere. We're not going to all go outside and just eat grass. That's for certain species. So that's what I would say is the core, is the fundamentals of nature.
Question number 4. List each of the 5 sciences of carbonation. Provide a fundamental explanation of each of the 5 sciences. Explain how the 5 sciences are interconnected.
Okay. The 5 sciences that you'll speak of, and I've heard it before. I mean, you mentioned it today. I could be wrong, or I could miss one of them. I'll do my best, to name them and explain each of them. I would say one is, I think you say chemistry.
No.
No. Biology.
Yeah.
Physics.
Don't worry about it. Moving to the next question.
Okay.
What is methylation?
What is what?
What is methylation and what governs the methylation process?
Okay. So to my understanding, from what I'm seeing, it's just really a science, chemical, right? Something happening within a chemical reaction within that chain. So it seems like it's saying methylation is it's a group of a substrate, whatever it's saying, of an atom, and then it's saying that a group is replaced by a hydrogen atom. So it sounds like that process is the process of certain codes within a DNA strand being removed and replaced with something else, from what I'm seeing here.
Okay, moving to question number 6. Provide a fundamental explanation of generational curses. Explain how generational curses are inherited. Explain how generational curses can be healed.
Okay. The fundamental, because it's a lengthy question, so if I ask you again to repeat it, just the first question, the fundamentals of generational curses, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to answer that one first. I mean, I know everybody in here knows what a generational curse is. Before I start to answer, something that has been passed down through generations, right? The core of that, from my understanding, would be tied into the last answer, which you asked about methylation. Something in the chain of DNA strands being removed, like a DNA code being removed. So then the chemicals are the body itself, the organs and everything is not functioning the right way, which creates generational curses. Because first, it happens chemically. When you're abused and you're enslaved and stuff, things are happening chemically within. And then when you're giving birth, you start to create generational curses because you're creating more and more beings that has that same code, right? That's what I would say for that answer. Then what was the next answer? The next question for that same?
How do you cure them?
How do you cure it?
Mm-hmm.
You cure it by knowing what I just said, knowing that is what happened, and now knowing how do you reverse a strand and make sure it's correct. A lot of those things we say cure, that can be with the food that you eat, the things that you intake on a daily basis, what you subject yourself to, energies, vibrations, all the things that you indulge in. That's one way to cure, because there's many ways. But I know when you talking about generational curses, it has to be cured in all ways. It's not just one thing. It has to be a streamline of multiple things. As many things as you can find that come up that belong to generational curses, you be working on it. And
Okay.
was there another part to that?
No.
Okay.
Next question. Explain the principle of the devil.
I like this one. Principle of the devil. The core of the devil is rebellion. He was rebellious. He was defiant. He was envious, jealous. The core principles of the devil is a low chemicals and emotions that are attached to low vibrations, as what we could call, or low dimensions that's in a lower realm, in a realm that's like doesn't serve you, like prison. Somebody can become a devil in prison because of that environment, like that can come out in them. So that's what I would say, like the principle of the devil is all of those low vibrations, the things that is going to keep somebody back: jealousy, envy, rebelliousness. That's the core principle of the devil.
Explain the various reasons why sleeping in a tent is more beneficial than sleeping in a bed.
Sleeping in a tent in nature, I know when you sleep in nature, it resets your biological clock. When you are around, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're around nature, trees, that's giving off the certain type of oxygen. A lot of people like on camp because it's going to reset their biological clock. It's going to make them become one with nature. Sleeping in a tent is more donated to get sleeping close on, like on the ground. There's a lot of benefits in that for your body. Sleeping on something that's flat after being used to sleeping on something that rounds your spine all the time is going to align your spine. Ultimately, aligning your spine is going to align your chakra kundalini system. A lot of energy is trapped in the spine. Sometimes people have back pain is trapped in the spine. So sleeping in a tent in nature, it don't have to necessarily be in a tent, but sleeping in that environment can heal your body just based on the ecosystem that you're in, because you're in an environment that's already healing on its own.
Okay. What is the hair root plexus? And explain the various biological functions of the hair.
What is the what?
What is the hair root plexus? And explain the various biological functions of the hair.
The hair root plexus. And you said explain.
Explain the various biological functions.
So the hair root plexus is a group of nerve fibers. These are the nerve fibers that the hair follicle sits inside of. And so the hair can protrude through that follicle without being like, you know, what's what I'm looking for? Blocked. That could become like a boil or ingrown hair. The importance of it is it's alive. It's alive, it's thriving, and it's the closest. If you look, our hair follicles, that nerve, the plexus is the closest to the sun. Like it's getting the first, the sun is hitting it first before any other parts of your body because it's the top. So the importance of it is it's alive, just like you. It's a living, breathing thing. So you know,
If you're gonna Google it, at least read it right.
You said what?
If you're gonna Google this shit, at least read it right.
I didn't read it
For real,
right.
he's been Googled.
You're supposed to be answering these questions from the knowledge you've already gathered.
I just
Otherwise,
gave
it wouldn't
Even
be a
if she
quiz.
did,
I just
Google it,
gave
at least read it. At least read it right.
a hair plexus or root hair plexus is a special group or nerve fiber endings and serves as a very sensitive um, receptor for
Mechano-
touch sensation.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the definition.
Keep going.
Okay, let me see. Each hair plexus form a network around a hair follicle and is a receptor. That part I did not read yet, but just based off of what I'm understanding, it's already telling me
Continue to
that.
read it, man.
Okay.
Stop talking over and just.
Okay. Each hair plexus forms a network around the hair follicle and is a receptor, which means it sends and receives nerve impulses to and from the brain when the hair moves.
See, you sound crazy trying to explain it without just reading what it was. Right, just say you don't know. You learned something today.
I am learning. I've been learning something all day. I won't deny that.
Question number 10. Explain the various biological functions of the fingernails and toenails.
The various biological functions of the fingernails and the toenails. Right? That's what you said, right? That's the question.
Yeah, that's what I said. What is the function of your fingernails and toenails?
The
What's the
functions is
What is the biological function of the fingernails and toenails? Somebody said toenails could be a weapon.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy. We gotta add that. We gotta add that one. Weaponry.
The functions, I would say the functions is it's like a barrier, like a protection of that layer of skin that's underneath the nail. Some of the functions, it grows there purposely to protect that soft skin.
So you don't know.
That's my answer.
Okay, next question. What is the Christ conscious? Explain how the Christ conscious is obtained.
Christ consciousness through Christ. What people refer to as the Christ consciousness is referred to the consciousness that Christ
If it's too
embodied.
easy, then come on up, sunshine.
Yeah, I'll take some help.
Anybody feels too easy, let me know. I'll let you up and you can answer the questions.
Right, correct. You can't Google everything like this right here. So I was saying the Christ consciousness is referred to or representing the consciousness that Christ had. Christ. And really, when you look at Christ, that word is short for crystallized because it's referring to the pineal gland being crystallized. So your pineal gland being crystallized leads you to a Christ consciousness. And some people was refer like give it to Jesus or whatever the case may be, but that's honestly what it is. It's nothing special. Being aware, yeah.
Okay. Question number 12. Explain the process of creation.
In what degree? To what degree? Because I mean, that's just. What do you mean explain the process of creation? You mean in human creation?
What is the creation story?
The creation story of humans being created.
Of everything being created.
Okay. From my understanding, the creation story, starting from the back to the nothingness, there was nothing, then something came from nothing. Something came from nothing and created a whole planetary system that we still trying to understand. So explaining the process of that part of creation is still being studied. Now the process of human creation, we know that process. Right.
It's okay to say you don't know. Next question.
Well, you said of everything.
TT, new movie. Explain the process of death upon the transition from the earth plane.
Explain the transition from death from the earth plane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when a person energy has left the body decomposes back into the earth, to the dirt, or it's cremated. The energy itself is free. It goes. If we understand our atmosphere is endless, it's a galaxy. That means so is your soul. It's in particles at that point. It's back into particles. So the transition of your soul is kind of like the first answer I gave, the journey back to the nothing. You start to take that journey back to the nothing. It's just energy at that point. It's back to being atoms from which it came from. But the physical body itself stays on this earth. It stays on this earth plane. It doesn't go anywhere. It either disintegrates into the earth or it's cremated, either or.